Hello, hello, beautiful people. How are we today? I'm amazing, just like always. So, I got to get this makeup done because I've got to help my girl get ready for homecoming. Thankfully, you all picked this look today, my look, because otherwise you'd get my look anyway because we got to get her ready for homecoming. See, poor planning on my part. So, all right. So what is the deal with this look? This is the pixelated glam look. We got glam on one side, pixelated on the other. Hello, Rebecca. So how do you do this look? It's actually pretty easy. It's just getting the colors, which, you know, some of my colors are a little bit off. But you're kind of, you wanted to try that? Yeah, it's not as hard as it looks. It's time consuming. It is very, very time consuming. But you're basically doing your makeup like you normally would, having the shading in the same places that you normally would for your contour and highlight and all of that good stuff. But you just have to make it kind of gradient, and you have to almost do like a brick wall pattern on your face, okay? So right now I'm working a little bit on the contour on my cheekbone, or in the hollows of my cheek anyway. And so right now I'm using what's left of my little contour stick here. And I'm just using a flat brush to get the semi-squares or whatever. But I'm actually gonna bring this all the way down to my lips, which, you know, I don't normally do on this regularly, but we're making it a little bit more exaggerated. Everything's a bit more exaggerated. So here we go with this, and then we're gonna fill everything in as we go. And it doesn't matter if a little bit of skin is showing through, or it's not skin, it's foundation, because I've already done my foundation. All right, so now I'm gonna extend it just a little bit in places. So it's not just a straight line. Okay, so we got that very first color on. Now we're gonna do a little bit of a gradient color with, let's see, I've pulled out just about every brown I own, guys, it's terrible. I'm actually gonna use the blonde palette, and I'm gonna use the powders out of it. So, I'll go throw these in wherever I feel like it. And I'm using the lighter shade right now. So how is everyone this wonderful Saturday morning? And I'm right-handed, and I don't know why I always pick the hardest part of my face. Well, thank you, honey. I always pick the hardest part of my face to do as a right-handed, to do the complicated stuff. I don't know why. Okay, so now I'm going to use some of the darker brown from this palette and kind of fill in places. You got your apartment cleaned? Well, that's awesome. I have not gotten my house cleaned. What is that? And it's gonna look like a tornado hit it, you know, here later, because, you know, I gotta fix Rihanna's hair, help her with her makeup, and then, not that she really needs my help, but we're going, I told her, I was like, okay, you're gonna have pictures taken. She likes to do really glam makeup, and I'm like, you know, that's great and everything, but let's go a little bit more natural. It'd be a change. It'd be nice. It'd be pretty. So I'm gonna help her with that a little bit. Okay, and I'm gonna do a little bit of this brown down here, and then I'm gonna work on the contour. I'm gonna bring some light colors in here, because normally, you know, you have your dark contour, then you have a brighter spot, then you have contour again, and then you have the brighter spot here. You know, that's what we're going for. Same sort of functionality, I guess. I'm just gonna throw some of these dark spots on here. All right, so now we're gonna bleed into the lighter. Lighter is the goal. And I need coffee, guys. I'm tired, so tired. Okay, yes. All right, you're gonna mop your floors later? Nice, I need to do that too. And you know what's sad is I have a little robot that does it for me. I just have to start the robot. That's terrible. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, so I'm going to use some eyeshadows out of my palette here. And I'm gonna start with the lightest brown. It is Astute. And we're gonna kind of fill in all these other little places. And I mean, you could totally, if you really wanted to take the time, you could totally draw out each individual square and you could do this perfectly. But honestly, who has the time? Oh my gosh. No, we're gonna do this the easy way. Your floors would always be clean? Well, you know, that's what I said. That was the selling point I told Jim too. I'm like, oh, yeah, the floors will always be great. They'll be perfect. No. So I'm gonna bring a little bit of the light brown in here so that I can put the lighter shades. And I did experiment a little bit and it didn't always work, so we're still experimenting with the lighter shades. So I've used concealer, I've used highlight, I've used eyeshadow powders, I've used all kinds of stuff for the lighter shade, and I have not found one that I like, but we're gonna go with it. So I'm gonna use some lighter nude colors for the lighter shade. And this is Timid. That's the one I'm gonna start using. So I'm really excited to see Rihanna's look next week. I'm so glad you all voted for my look this week because she would not have the time. It'd be my look no matter what. Okay, now I'm gonna use Pessimistic. It's kind of a grayish color in the light areas. So basically the trick with this look is you want to apply it like you would normally wear your makeup, okay? So I'm gonna show you that here in a minute. So the apple of my cheek is not normally where I wear my blush because I want to thin my face as much as possible. I kind of wear it, you know, swept back. So here when I apply the blush shades, you'll kind of see that. And I need to start bringing this lighter color down into the darker area. Okay, all right. Now I'm going to use a little bit of the highlight from the highlight and contour stick. And we're going to fill in here, just everywhere, everywhere. Seriously, I feel like another brick in the wall should be playing right now. I do. All right. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to finish contouring here, but let's go ahead and do the blush and highlight here so you guys can see that. And then I'll probably do the contour down here off camera because, I mean, guys, you got the gist of that. But I'll do my lip, all that fun stuff. So yeah, it's very interesting. All right, so let's do some blush. So I'm gonna take a little bit of pink powder, and it is hesitant because I'm kind of want to have some lighter shade in there with it so it kind of sets off the blush. If that makes any sense at all, I hope so. I hope so. I don't know if I'd have the time. Halloween is a crazy time around here because I have the whole fam's makeup to do. And I tried my look, and I still got to do some tweaking with it. I tried that last night. Yeah, I got to do a little bit of tweaking to it. Okay, so I'm going to grab a dark blush. Let's see, what am I grabbing? Grabbing support. No, that's not the one I used. That's what I want. It's the one I used on the other side. Oh my goodness. You know, I actually cleaned up before I started. And I have used so much different stuff that everything's kind of gone everywhere. So yes. All right, so this is the shade I'm going to use. It's Spirited. My goodness, I have birds fighting outside my door. Either that or my cat is fixing to bring me in a present. Let's pray for fighting birds, shall we? Because I love her, but I don't want her presents. Okay, now I did not fill that in all the way because I'm going to use highlight. On my highlight, I'm going to use some of the cream to powder highlight, and I'm going to use, this is the shade Benevolent, but I'm also going to use a little bit of gold. Now the thing is you're not going to get exact placement with this. I mean, like you can see the eyebrows over exaggerated because you have to draw in those squares. You're not going to get exact placement of your makeup, so don't like freak out about that. Just try and get it in the general area where you would normally put it. And now I'm using Alive, which is this pretty gold color. So we got that. All right, so I'm gonna skip over to my lips now. So I got my shiny little highlight, just like the other side. So on my lips, I'm gonna use a little bit of a pink color, and I'm gonna use the same red that I used before, but let's see, I need a light pink. So we got that. Now, the trick to this is I'm actually gonna do most of it in pencil, and then I'm gonna go over it with some splash, because I want it to stay, you know. Since our lip liners are smudge proof, they're gonna stay all day. Like you can see, guys, I'm gonna take a drink. I still got lippy on. Okay, so we want to over exaggerate. Oh, and if you don't break the pencil, let's try that again, shall we? Okay, so we got that. And I may or may not go over it with the pencil or the splash. I don't know. I do know. And that color that I just used, that I just put back, and I'm probably never gonna find again, was oh, here it is. That was Punchy. And so now I'm gonna use Primal. Which needs to be sharpened, geez. How many weird faces can you make when you're putting on lipstick? Quite a few, apparently. So I have to tell you, it's kind of funny what I decided to title this, you know, being a digitized diva. So for those of you who don't know my team name with Unique, all my girls are digital divas. So yeah, you totally could come join the digital diva team. And I mean, isn't this like the greatest job ever? Guys, I get to play in makeup all the time. I don't work that hard. No, just kidding. But, you know, guys, this is my job. How cool is that? Okay, we have some lippies. Now. Okay. So, I'll just do the chin. I was gonna jump off, but I'll just do it. So you're gonna contour under your chin, especially if you're like me, normally when you wear makeup, because, you know, double chin life, heavy set gal, you know, we don't want that. So we want to hide it in shadow as much as possible. So that's what we're gonna do here, but we're only gonna go about center. And then I'm gonna add to this contour with the contour stick. But then your chin itself is gonna be highlighted. Is normally how this works. Normally. But nobody's normal, right? We all kind of do our own thing. So So I'm actually going to take my contour up a little bit right here. Why? Because I can just create shadows basically. And as long as you're following your natural face shape, guys, this is pretty easy. I will tell you the hardest part was the eye, and that's why I did it off camera, because it was very time consuming and tedious, especially the wing liner, because, you know, it's digitized. And that was a bit tough. Just saying. All right. So does anybody have any questions for me while I'm doing this? So I don't feel all alone in Facebook land, guys. All right, so I'm gonna, actually I need my contour stick just a little bit more. So the normal trick to make your lips appear fuller is you're gonna highlight up here, you're gonna darken down here. So I'm gonna add a little bit of contour down into my lippy area. And everything is a little over exaggerated, guys. I guess that's what makes this look kind of cool, because, you know, you can't really mess it up. It looks cool. I'm glad you think so. I'm really glad, because, you know, I actually sent a picture to my husband before I got here, and I'm like, I don't know about this, but I'm gonna do it, but I don't know about it. And so now I'm gonna add a little bit of highlight in there. So it's kind of nice is because some of my natural skin is showing through. That's going to look a little bit like the digitized too. So this area of our face we generally highlight, right? But I don't want to go on full really light because I kind of want it gradient. So we're going to work on this because I don't know how it's going to turn out. But we're going to do it. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of the highlight. This is the dark brunette palette. A little bit of this highlight and a little bit of this eye brightener to kind of blend down into this area. That's the goal. Let's see if it works, shall we? And again, you could get totally more precise than I'm doing this, if you so choose. And we generally want more highlight up here, makes our lips appear fuller. I'm gonna add a little bit of the eye brightener down here too. So that is pretty much it. I mean, it's not real complicated. It's just tedious is all. So again, the trick to this is you want to contour. So you want darkness in the areas that you would normally contour your face, just like this. You want where you put your blush, you would put that here on your face. Generally, this area is lighter. This area is lighter. This area is lighter. This area is lighter, and this area is lighter. And then you do get a little bit in between the contours here. So I did add a little bit of highlight, like glitterly. I don't know why. That's what I always want to say. Glittery here for my highlight area. I did, everything is over exaggerated, okay? Because you basically, I mean, if you think about it, like graph paper, if you're trying to draw something in graph paper with squares, I guess because I crochet, I can kind of see that a little bit better because, you know, when you're looking at a graph. So everything's a bit more exaggerated than it normally would be. So this is the glam side. This is what we turned out. Now, maybe after I take a picture, I might blend this out. I don't know. I haven't decided. So, yes. And anyway, my job looks fun, right? Right? So this is a dual entendre or whatever you call it for being a digitized diva. Because my team name with Unique, and guys, I am in the top 2% of the company, so I'm a recognized leader. My team name is Digital Divas. So if you would like to be a digital diva, hit me up and we will get you rocking and get some money in your pocket, okay? Okay, because my job's fun, right? I mean, get to go and play in makeup. Yeah. So, all right. I love you all. Stay beautiful. I got to get a girl ready for homecoming. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.